Hello, friends. How you doing today? So I thought I owed you kind of an update on three different topics. First, just my general feeling about the market, kind of where we're at in this cycle. Talk about our a business update for what we're doing and what we're doing to help folks. And then lastly, just because this seems like an update video, I'll talk about what I see happening with the office. So before we get started, do me a favor, hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you've seen a couple of videos. It'd be greatly appreciated. And of course, if you want to be a part of this show, just leave a comment below with a question, and your question has a great chance to be part of something I call subscriber questions. Without further ado, let's jump into the market. So I think there's a couple of things going on in the market in general. First, I see the first rollover of negative sentiment in the press. If you've watched episodes from probably a year ago, I was talking about how the press, CNBC, the Fortune, all of these, talking heads who probably don't have any real estate experience outside maybe of their own home, they're starting to talk about how real estate is turning around. They're quoting price drops and things of that nature. And again, this is interesting because it's the trend that I watch. And I think it's gone from where it was 99% positive, 1% negative to probably 50-50. And momentum says it's gonna continue because the press is what the press does, and it is keep feeding you things that they think you want to hear. So I think they're gonna, not that they're gonna necessarily lie, but they're going to take the scarcest statistics that make it look bad, not give full color, and then scare you. And this is what happened last time, and what, just how it just kept getting more and more negative and perpetuating. I don't see it getting that negative because I don't just see all the lending blowing up like last time. But again, sentiment's going to go negative. If that continues or accelerates, that's going to cause people not to buy or not to invest. It will likely scare some sellers into price drops, and you'll see days on market extend. I think where you're going to see problems, and I've talked about this for 6 months now, is anything that's 2x the median in your area. So if your median is 200, anything at 400. If your median's 900, anything at 1.8 or above. I think that market's in trouble because they're already unaffordable. And does anybody think interest rates can really go much lower? Right? I know some people getting fixed rate mortgages with a 3 on it again, which I wasn't sure we would see coming out of the depth of a recession and supposedly, still growing. So it just seems odd, right? Could 30 years have a 2 on it? Maybe. I'm not sure what that'll look like, but that could be pretty scary. So I think the overall market, especially at the median and below, is fine. In fact, I see more competition now than I've seen probably since 06, 07. 06, 07 was a time where I had to make about 100 offers to get like 5 to 8 counters where I would get maybe one deal. And we're starting to get close to that, even though I'm pretty focused on my numbers. There's a lot of competition at the median below. So my median in my market's 250, call it 260. So anything below 200, lots of people are, in my opinion, overpaying because they're not taking into account make-ready costs. You've heard me say it many times. It's easy to buy cheap, and I did that. Right? If you want to hear our story, it's in the book that's behind me, One Rental at a Time. But it wastes money because not only do you have to buy, put 20% down or 30% down, but then you have all that make-ready. So I see more competition. I see wholesalers stepping up their game from direct mail to voicemails to texting coming. Driving for dollars. There's lots of people hunting for off market, probably more than I've ever seen. And anything in the MLS is getting a lot of offers and attention. So it's very, very competitive. So don't let that scare you. It's just where it is. But realize as the market rolls over and the press starts to get really negative, a lot of that people that will say, hey, I've been trying to buy, I've made 10 offers and haven't got anything, they'll just disappear. So there will be a time that this will come back. So in general, I think the market is a lot healthier than the press is going to say. I think anything 2x the median is in trouble. Anything at the median and below, safe. So that's what I think is going on. So about our business. We actually have 11 projects in flight between just closing and in escrow to sell. And we actually have 9 of the 11 sold. The only 2 that we don't have sold yet are actually 2 that are in Madera, which is a great little town we've had great success with. We actually have, outside of Fresno, the largest percentage of our rentals in Madera, so we love it. The reason we haven't really pushed them and haven't pushed them at all is they have tenants, and we're very sensitive to that. We did give them 60-day notices. One will be out at the end of August. The other we actually extended. They've asked to stay till the end of September, which we graciously accepted. So one had a 60-day, one will end up with a 90-day notice. So we're probably, those probably won't be available till October or November. But if you're looking for a pride of ownership rental and you want to be a part of this, I have lots of repeat buyers. So these will go fast once I start showing pictures. One of them is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. That's going to go for $160 to $165, rent at $1,100 or above. Then there's going to be a very cute little 2-bedroom, 1-bath. I think it's like 750 square feet. It's going to rent for $1,000 and just be an easy rental. That one's got a new roof and some other stuff that's already going for it, new stucco as I recall. We're going to be selling that for $150 and at least $1,000 rent. So if you're watching this and you want to get a part of, you want to get one of your next rentals or your first rental, you need to reach out to me ASAP and say, hey, I want one of those Madera houses so I can put your name down. Again, they won't be ready till September or October, but I'm convinced once I start marketing these, they will be sold. So maybe if you watch this and you want one, we can talk and I'll just put your name in pencil. You don't sign any contracts or anything like that. If you change your mind, no big deal. We just sell it to someone else. So business is going well. Lots of competition going on. So deals are very hard to come by. But that leads me to the office. So the office will be officially opened August 1st. I think we're moving in 7 of the 8 folks. One's going to come in September. What that's really going to do is it's going to hopefully open up the top of my funnel because I'm going to have some agents in there and some wholesalers, and hopefully we'll do some cross marketing and we'll blanket neighborhoods and we'll do all that stuff together. And I'm going to have a sign out front, and we're just going to be more present in Fresno, so that more and more people know the brand, one rental at a time, know that we're always buying. So we'll see where that goes. I am going to do some marketing and hopefully pay 50-50 on expenses with some agents and whatnot that want to go door knocking and maybe leaf door hangers or whatever they choose to do. I'm going to do that. I'll hopefully work with some wholesalers and whatnot to do that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, if you're looking, your Bay Area or Southern California and you want some cash flow in California, we should talk. Again, I'm building a team. It was very important for me to have a team of licensed agents there and a licensed general contractor. We can get you connected and we can have a whole team supporting you to find your house, your duplex, your apartment, whatever you're looking for. I'm going to make connections and referrals for folks. So if you're watching this and you want to get an agent working for you, let's talk, leave a comment, send me a note, whatever you want. And I think the office is going to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait to move in myself, frankly. I'm going to have a presence there. So in the end, I think the market's just fine. I do think the press is going negative. I think there's more competition than since 2006 or 7. I think above 2x the median's in trouble. Our business update is we have 9 of 11 properties sold. We have 2 left. If you want one of those 2, put your name in pencil. Hit me up ASAP because once they're gone, they're gone. And then the office, I am super excited to see what that does because I think it will help my business, but more importantly, I think it will help anybody who has interest in Fresno because we are going to provide contacts and service and be a spot that you can go to and go forward. Not to mention, hopefully be a spot where students can come and really see what's going on. So that's what I want to say. I hope this makes sense. Have a great day. And if you have any questions about the market, about our business, or the office, leave it below and I'll get back to you. Take care.